So welcome everybody to this meditation, which is really designed to help us collectively clear and transform the roots of conflict in our beings, so that we can then invite and embrace the frequency of peace. So I have felt called to offer this particular group practice in response to recent events in the USA and beyond. However, I believe that the work that we're going to do today is far more universal and belongs to many, many accumulated chapters of our human history where division, exploitation, inequality, oppression, slavery, all of these energies that have divided humans into dominators and oppressors and then victims and the oppressed, where all of these energies have been so strong within our human race. And so I feel that we collectively carry these root, deep, unconscious energies, which are partly in the unconscious and in the collective, and partly in our emotional bodies. And they have to do with the fear that separates us, one from each other, as individuals, as social groups, as races, as genders, as sexes. They have to do with that fear that has been built up within us for centuries and millennia, and which cause us to see another being and see the other. See someone who's different, see someone who's above or below, less worthy, more worthy, with less power or with more power. And what is erupting to the surface at the moment in the USA is a manifestation of a universal wound that humanity carries, and that has to do with such a long history, as I said, of warring and conflicting energies, which we have all experienced again and again through our lifetimes in different ways. And so what's been happening recently has felt like an eruption and an expression of that energy needing to come to the surface. And I'm sure that all of us have been profoundly moved and shaken. And I would like to set the intention for us now to experience a release of fear, a release of old, residual, karmic and collective energies that have been rooted in our perception of our division from each other, so that we can begin to truly honor the unification of our species, the unification of humanity, because now is the time to come together. Now is the time to recognize our common and collective humanity. Now is the time to heal in whatever way necessary the sins of the past, so that we can create a new world, a new reality, based on a profound respect and equality, and based on a common vision and purpose for all of us humans to be in service to each other, in a state of love with and for each other, and in service to our beautiful planet. So I would like to dedicate this space of meditation to all of us, and particularly to anyone who is experiencing firsthand the effects of violence, division, and oppression between social groups. I would invite that we before we start this meditation, we particularly embrace with our group energy anyone who is in the direct line of violence and oppression. And there are so many people in the world who are. And yet our group, this wonderful community that we have who come together and who feel drawn to these meditations, has this incredible, strong, powerful energy that knows how to wrap its arms around our whole planet and provide so much love. So I invite you in this moment to really call to mind and gather into the loving arms of this circle anyone who needs to feel the energetic and emotional release of this meditation, and who needs to feel the energy of love and peace coming into their system. So we're setting the space in our beautiful circle to hold energy, to share healing with anyone who needs it right now and who is open to receiving it. So I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Put a hand on your heart and another on your belly. And as you allow yourself to breathe, enjoy and allow your breath to become deeper. And imagine that your breath is like a beautiful liquid energy that's just coming all the way up through your head and then down through your neck and down through your torso, streaming down through your legs and your feet, and streaming down through your arms. And it's just creating a beautiful sense of aliveness and expansion in your body. And this breath is just gently cleaning away any tensions, any burdens that you might feel inside your body. And as you continue to breathe, let your body open up. Start to move any parts of yourself which feel that they need to release and relax. You can also use your voice just to release any tension. Or if you need to, you can get up and move. Anything that's needed in order to release tension from your body and invite this beautiful, expansive, relaxing breath deeper into your system. So the work that we're going to be doing today is with our DNA, is with the tiny molecular structure in the center of the nucleus of each cell of our bodies. Because DNA is far more than a physical molecule, it's a multi-dimensional molecule in our bodies. And it's where we hold the emotional memories that are passed down from one generation to the next. And it's where we hold the memories of our ancestors, conflict and suffering and fear. It's where we hold the memories of every single war that our ancestors fought in, or every single struggle that they participated in, or every single inequality that they suffered through. It holds the memories of those who were enslaved and those who were slave owners. And these energetic and emotional memories are like energies that wrap around our DNA. And so we have the physical molecule of our DNA, a double helix. And wrapped around that, we have countless threads of emotional memory, which I will often see as spirals of light. And when those emotions are very dark and when they're very dense, I often see those as a red light or a black light. And so you don't need to be able to see your DNA as I'm describing, but I want you to start connecting with the fact that in every single cell of your body, the molecule of creation, your very DNA that holds your genetic code, also is holding layer upon layer of emotional memory from the ancestral burden and the collective burden of suffering, war, inequality, division and fear. And that energy is affecting you unconsciously in every moment of your day, whether you know it or not. And what's happening right now is that on Earth, the energies that we are holding are being brought up to the surface for clearing through vast waves of healing energy. So all of these emotional residues that have been held and locked in our unconscious are coming up for release. And when we have global trigger events, like the events of the past 3 months with the virus, or the events of the last week with the protests, when we have these global trigger events, this gives an opportunity for these locked down emotional states to come to the surface. And that's what we're seeing around the world. And this is a great healing opportunity because it's a layer of our unconscious that is coming up and now able to receive healing light at a cellular level that has a direct impact on our everyday emotional and physical state. And that gives us the opportunity to clean and clear millennia of ancestral accumulation and collective accumulation in a matter of moments. So as I say this and as I speak about your DNA, I just encourage you to keep breathing and feeling that expansiveness as your body just relaxes. As you continue to breathe deeply, what this does is it allows every cell to relax and open. And it allows the DNA in your cells to start unwinding and dancing and finding more flexibility. And as you start to focus in on your DNA, this tiny spiral, molecular spiral inside the chromosomes, inside every cell of your body, you may feel a tingling in your body. And this is often a sign that your DNA is activating, that it's moving, that it's getting ready to release. And I ask you to acknowledge within yourself what a beautiful opportunity we are in right now. As we are all being triggered, as we're all being awakened to new levels, we now have this opportunity to dissolve and gracefully release as much of our karmic ancestral burden as we are able in this moment. So wherever you live, whatever the color of your skin, whatever your gender, whatever your sex, you have an accumulated ancestral burden which will be very specific to you. And you will also have imprints in your DNA which are collective to all of humanity. So when you do the healing work with yourself, which we're about to do, you're going to be working with yourself individually, but also we as a group, I'm inviting us to call and share that healing light to simply pour itself on anybody who is ready to receive it, of those that we are holding inside this circle, those many, many souls who are inside our circle also ready to receive this healing. So healing these ancestral strands of emotion is very simple. It requires you to simply hold the clear and focused intent that you are going to receive a light into your body that is of the perfect frequency and wavelength and holds the very specific codes that as they filter through the cells of your body right into the chromosomes, into the DNA, are going to very effortlessly wash away the emotional residues that are ready to be washed away, so that at a cellular level you are clearing ancestral imprints of fear, division, violence, and oppression. So take a moment to really hold this intention within you, that you're going to experience a physical and emotional clearing down to your DNA of the imprints that you inherited, trauma memories, collective and ancestral, from our state of division. So you may find that this is already happening in you. But I invite you now to put out your hands in a receiving position and to ask for this very specific light to arrive in your hands. This very specific color or frequency or feeling of light or code of light to arrive in your hands, that you're going to be able to wash over your whole body, all the way down into the roots of your energetic system. So it may be that you see that light arriving. It may be that you just have a feeling that it's arrived. It may be that you just know it's here. It doesn't matter how you perceive that light arriving. Just know that when you call on healing light to arrive, it must arrive for you, because you have the power to command light. So just let that healing light arrive, or that healing energy, and know that there is unlimited light available to you. You can draw on more and more of this light, so that your body and your energy system are completely filled with it. And as you hold this light, be aware that this is the light that is designed to wash away the residues of fear and division, conflict, inequality, the These are just emotional memories and energies, which we are now ready in our world to release. When you feel ready, I invite you to start pouring this energy into your body. So you might want to pour it over the top of your head. Pour it into your brain. Pour it all over your shoulders. And take your hands out and take more light. There's so much there available for you. Just start washing and running this light all over your body. And take more as you need it. And really ask for that light to start penetrating through your muscles, releasing any tensions, holding that you might have in your body, coming through your nervous system. So this light washing down from the back of your brain all the way down your spine into your sacrum, washing your central nervous system, washing away any feelings of tension, fear states that have built up inside you. Just washing that away with light. This light washing over your limbs, washing down into your heart. Beam some of that light really into your heart space. Let that light penetrate into your pericardium and your heart, helping your heart and your lungs to release. Let that light penetrate into your belly, invite it into your belly and into your womb. And feel your body start to enliven, start to tingle, start to fill with this light as you just draw in more and more. And this light begins to penetrate you more and more deeply, all the way into the core of your body. And call on this light to start penetrating and shining into every single cell of your body. The cells of your muscles, the cells of your organs, the cells of your bones, the cells of your skin, the cells of your nervous system, the cells of your womb, the cells of your heart, the cells of your brain. And let your body keep expanding as this healing light goes in and begins to penetrate right into the center of each cell. Keep pouring more in as you need it. This is you fully baptizing yourself in healing light, every inch of your body, every inch. And really call upon that light to wash the DNA strands of every chromosome and every cell, to wash away all emotional residues that were born from separation and conflict, all the way down through your ancestral line. And let that light just keep relaxing and opening your body. And bear witness to that light pouring down on all those souls who have gathered in the middle of our circle and who are also really wishing to receive this light into them. people there you recognize, loved ones. Or entire groups or collectives of people that you have become aware of. Let this light shine in and give yourself permission to let go of all of that collective residue. Those emotions, hatred, fear, aggression, division, distrust, superiority, inferiority. Any other emotions you're becoming aware of as you're calling for your DNA to be cleaned and cleansed and reset. Keep inviting more and more light into your body, more and more healing energy, more and more codes of healing. Very lovingly placing more and more light on any area of your body where it's needed, where you feel this this light really needs to come through. Notice how you feel as these emotional energies are resetting. And I invite you to keep inviting more and more light so that it's now as though you have a stream or a waterfall of this healing light, this very specific healing frequency just washing over you and pouring right through your body and down into the earth. Just call this light into the earth, into the roots of our human unconscious memory, our collective experience, our subconscious drives. Feel and see that light in whatever way is right for you, just being invited into the earth, where the roots of our collective humanity are intermingled. Call for that healing light to cleanse the emotional memories and the historical traumas that are underneath your very feet. And really invite that light to spread all the way through the body of the earth herself. That healing light being available for anybody who wants to draw upon it, in order to heal their collective ancestral energies in the deep substrate of the earth where they're kept. All those memories that the earth has kept. We're bringing that healing light so she can let go of our collective wounded energy. Feel how that is when that healing light goes all the way down into the earth. And you hold that intention for the whole earth to be flooded with this light. Healing our memories, healing the memories that the earth has held onto and stored on our behalf for so long. Now I invite you to put out your hands again. And this time, call out for a new frequency. The frequency of peace. So all words and concepts carry their own unique frequency. And I invite you now to receive the frequency of peace in the way that is right for you. Just invite that frequency to arrive first into your hands. Pure peace. The energy of peace. And when you feel that you have received that pure energy of peace, just very lovingly place that energy into your heart. Take more and more of it. Place some into your womb. Take more and more of it. Press it into your pineal gland or third eye. Press it into your brain, your head. Anywhere in your body that needs to receive this frequency of peace. Allow yourself to be baptized and immersed now as you use your hands to wash more and more of this frequency and energy of peace into you. And allow yourself to embrace this peace. Feel it emotionally. Feel it as a physical release. And invite this energy of peace to penetrate all the way into your DNA as a guiding frequency for the codes of life within you. Keep calling in and drawing in more and more peace into your body wherever it's needed. Again, call upon that frequency of peace to arrive for that collective of humanity that has chosen to join us, sheltered inside our loving circle. Just really call in this energy of peace for all those who are ready to receive it into their bodies and their hearts. And be a witness to the loved ones and to the collective others, people you know, people you don't know, who you are witnessing, receiving this beautiful, precious frequency of peace. And now imagine that the frequency of peace is like a waterfall, just washing and gushing over your body, going through every cell of your entire body and down into the earth. allow this frequency of peace to wash into the earth herself and into your roots, your energetic roots in the earth. So that the earth can feel washed over with this peace, and so that this frequency can fill the body of the earth herself and be made available to all whose roots are in her body. As you allow this energy into the earth herself, just keep inviting that energy deeper and deeper into your cells, into your DNA. Notice how you feel. And notice what's happening for those souls inside the circle who you're witnessing. And notice what's happening within the body of the earth. Yourself breathe. Just enjoy the silence of this frequency of peace in your body. I invite you to hold an intention for yourself and for all beings who've received this peace, that you can be a true carrier of peace in your life, and that peace can be a reference point to which you are able to return with ease. Peace can be an energy that you are able to share with others through your actions, your words, and above all, your energy. So I want to thank you so much for co-creating this powerful practice with me. It has been an honor to share this very sacred space with you. Just take a couple of breaths, feeling the physicality of your breath. Invite yourself back into your body. just very gently touch your arms and your legs. Squeeze your fingers and your toes as you come back into the physical presence of your body.